Hey guys, and welcome back. So today I wanted to sit down and do a first impressions video with you on a pretty little item that I just got in the mail. This is the Pixi plus its Judy Time Get the Look eyeshadow palette. I ordered this little guy from Target and I just absolutely adored the colors that they had in the palette, and I thought that I could create so many different looks, and it's looks that I typically like to do. I don't know if you can see through the palette, but it is very neutral, kind of warm tone pans, and I'm really excited to give it the go. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, now I have not swatched anything at all. I did take it out of the package just to kind of look at it and see if it had a lid on it or whatnot, and it does have a plastic lid that does cover, and it came with a little mirror that you can stick to it. I stuck mine to the back, and I just thought, why not? It's super cute. Probably won't use it because I always have my big mirror right here in front of me, but it's cute to have when traveling. I just thought that was too adorable. Now for today's look, I did already go ahead and do a full face of makeup. I will leave everything linked down below as to what I used to create this look. I just wanted this one to be just about the eyeshadow, so I went ahead and done that off camera so then we could just focus on this palette today. Now my eyelids are already primed and set, and they're ready to go in with some pigment. So let's grab us a brush and let's just go ahead and get started. Now these shades, they do have names, and I'm going to start with this one right here. This one is called Honey Bear. And on the back, I don't know if you can see it there, but right down here, it tells me the names of all the colors, kind of where they're located. So I hope that I am doing that right. Some of them are kind of flip-flop, so it's either Honey Bear or Good Morning. One of those two. But you all seen what it looks like. Okay, so far with this, I can already tell you there was some kick up, quite a bit of kick up when I did just dust my brush in it. That is the first thing that I will say about it. And with this one, since it is a little darker tone, I'm not going to go all over my lid because I did do my translucent setting powder all over. I'm just going to start with the crease and then just work this in. So I'm just going to hit that in there, tap a little off, and then just keep working in that crease. Okay, so first off, that shade has pretty darn good pigment. So far, so good with these pigments, and that just being the lightest shade in the palette. So that is pretty darn impressive. Just going on the crease, kind of a little above there. Okay, once that's worked in, I'm now going to go in with this shade right over here. And this one is either Honey Bear or Good Morning. The way that they have these, it looks like it could be like just mirrored, but I know like on the back of the Jaclyn Hill palette, everything is kind of flipped as to what it is, but it shows you the color so you know what you're looking for. I'm just going to guess that first one was Honey Bear, and the one that I'm going to now is just Good Morning. If I'm wrong, oh well, you can see what shades I'm using. And I am just going to kind of do the same thing, but I'm going to go a little deeper in the crease with this one rather than go above it like I did with that previous shade. Okay. This palette has pigment. This palette is just doing it for me. I really like this palette so far. And I have only used a couple of things from Pixi. But to be honest, from everything that I have used from Pixi has been freaking amazing. So, yeah. Now after that, I'm going to go in with this kind of mauve shade down here. This one is called Ping. And I'm still using that fluffy brush. And this one, I really want to focus on more of the outer corners of the eye. Just those three shades right there paired with this lip is just So beautiful. Okay, next I kind of want to go in, let's see. I kind of want to go in with this shade down here, this darker shade, and just kind of lightly smoke out a little bit more of that outer corner. Because I'm really loving to do that lately, just to really kind of ombre the eye in from this darker corner to a lighter inside. And I might even throw some shimmer shade on there. I don't know yet, we'll see. But this, I just want to lightly kind of pack around the outer V of my eye. Oh, yes. And then just kind of smoke it in. And I could easily stop right here and then just put a little color on the lower lash line and just call this look done. But since it is a first impressions, I am wanting to play with some of these shimmer shades and just kind of see how those hold up as well. So this gold one just keeps calling me. Now there's two that I really want to work with in this palette. This gold one and this far one down here. It looks blue. It kind of looks blue on my viewfinder, so I'm hoping that it's picking up on the camera that it is pretty blue, because in person I'm seeing this real deep navy that has a very shimmer to it. I want to work with that one sometime, but today I'm really thinking of just doing this gold on the lid and then using this lighter one over here to highlight my inner corner. And I'm just going to use my finger to work with that. Okay, you can see how much that picks up. That is pretty incredible. Pop on a little bit of liner and some mascara, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look. Okay guys, this is it. This is my fully completed look after doing my liner and some mascara. And let me tell you, overall, I am pretty darn impressed with this palette. I didn't honestly have any complaints about it. The way my eyeliner went over top of the palette was phenomenal. Sometimes I feel like I have to keep, you know, working it for it to fully cover that pigment. But on this one, I did not have that problem at all. And yeah, I don't have a single bad thing to say about it. I think that Pixi knocked this one out of the park when doing this palette. I think that it was perfect. It's a great, honestly, beginner palette to start with, because you do have so many neutral shades to work with, and within these 12 shades you have so many different options to create so many different looks. And I think that this is actually good for all types, but beginners especially. Now let's pull up online and kind of see what they have to say about it. Okay, so I have it pulled up here, and it is telling me that the Pixi Get the Look It's Eye Time is priced at $24 for this palette right here, which when you think about it, you have 12 pans at $24. You're paying $2 per eyeshadow. That is not a bad deal. Palette of super silky eyeshadows that are easy to wear and highly blendable, that seamlessly transitions from day to night, created by Judy. Swish on these gorgeous shades to define and enhance your look whatever time it is. That could not be any closer to the truth. I mean, they were creamy, they were blendable, they went on seamlessly, and like I said, there is multiple different options and multiple different looks that you can achieve with this palette, so I do agree with them there. Not tested on animals. Pixi does not test on animals. That is something that is super, super good. Let's see here. They have a how to apply, which I don't really go for those because I always just apply it how I want to. Customer reviews, they have a 5-star review based on 44 different people who have reviewed the product. I completely agree there. I think that this is a super amazing palette. If you want to spend that money and you want to get something, get this one right here. That one was just incredible. I think that it was well worth it. So this one has passed the Kiersten test. I think that this is an eyeshadow palette that everybody should have. I think that it was awesome. So yeah, if you were looking into the Pixi palettes and you look at some of their makeup and you think, I don't know if it's worth it, take my word, I do not think you will be disappointed in it. So go check it out for sure. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. I appreciate it so much, and thank you guys for watching. It really means the world to me, and I hope you all enjoyed this. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos that I have to post, more first impressions, and more looks that I have to create. But thank you guys, and I will catch you all next time. Bye guys.